See here. Alrighty. We are back. Whoops, trying to get it up there. There we go. We are repairing some trim stuff in a shower here, so let's get these screws cleared out. These are old flat blades that have paint or rust in them. So clear them out with a skinny screwdriver. And these two have little caps on them, which one of those did too. They glued on a little thumb tack thingy to keep the moisture out of the screw, which is kind of cool. One was missing anyways, but still pretty cool though. Ooh, that one didn't come off. The head just broke. I don't know if I can grab it now though. Hope so. There we go, I got it out. Yeah, they're using little tacks to cover up over the screw holes so you don't see the flat blades. Yeah, they're flat blades. This is an old house from the 1920s, I think she said before. I forget exactly. They removed this bar here. I think it's a mixture between a towel bar and a grab bar. Be my guess. Yep, we're back, unknown. See if I can get this. Ooh, we got a stubborn one. Yeah, we do. We got our stubborn one, don't we, boys? Alright, maybe we'll get this flat blade out. The other one, there's a little piece broken off in it, so we'll see. We're replacing this board right here with a concrete board because this old shower gets overspray on it. The water puddles up there and rots it out. So we're replacing the board. Got these old flat blades holding it in for that grab bar. Excuse me. I'd say it's more of a towel holder, but grab bar works too, I guess. It's on nicely. These end pieces almost look like porcelain. Yeah, these end pieces are porcelain. No, you know what? No, I think those are porcelain, but I think the bar might be steel wrapped in, what do you call it? Ceramic. But I'm pretty sure these are porcelain. The bottom end looks like it, or some type of something. It could be steel with ceramic on it, though. It's hard to tell. You know, like this old tub is. The old tub, it's a clawfoot. It's a clawfoot, mate. We got a stubborn one, all right. Let's see if I can grab this. Break the thing, I prefer not to. See if I can clear out the junk that's in there. Got this little rod in there from that cap that was on it. She doesn't want to come out. Maybe I can grab it now with the pliers. Proceed, Nick. It's on there pretty good. There we go, I got it. What's up, Hugo? How's it going, buddy? Thanks for showing up to our channel. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, handyman work, shooting content, repelling, rock climbing, all the good stuff. Alright, I gotta take that off. Looks like they did put a type of hardy or something behind it. Or they just stick that in for a spacer. Gotta take it off gentle because I don't want to break the tile underneath. pull out a tile piece. We hope not. I think these walls are lath. They're not drywall. I believe they're that old lath material. Alright. We gotta pull out this enough. Might have to cut it because it's tucked in deep. How did they connect this? Big old long nails, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it. I'll be back with a saw. I'll be back. Of course, it's got tension on it, so it's going to jam. So we might have to make a couple cuts. There we go. Try to pull it out gently so we won't break the tile. There we go. This one out without pulling the other one out too much. I don't know if you can see this pipe. No, you can't. But this whole pipe is part of the railing system here is all part of the water line. It's pretty unique to feed the head, the shower head. All right, watch, I'll show you guys. So we got the plumbing right here coming up from the floor, comes up to here, and then for the shower head goes up and comes up through, and then of course you've got your whole apparatus that is kind of a little loose. Kind of cool in a way. Anywho. Alright, this wood definitely smells old. We gotta clean that up and vacuum it. You're okay, pup. Hey, you're okay, pup. You're okay. Hey, you're alright. You're okay. It's okay. Little pipsqueak. Alright, so now we got to clean off that track, try to get off some of this junk here. Maybe cut that edge in a little bit so that when I put my new board in, it's not so much buildup of caulking. So here comes the vacuum. Okay, that's some of it. We also need to take off this little part on this side. There's a chunk about this long on that side that needs taken off. Because it has a little bit of rot on it as well. Alright, stick something back behind there, an old chisel. big enough grip to get my hammer in there now. Let's see here. Alrighty. Should be able to get this off okay. I don't think it's pulling on the drop the what you call it too much. There it is. That's another one we got to replace. It's a little bit rotted. Thankfully, this board behind here is a lath, so it's like a concrete board material from a long time ago. It's not drywall, so that's not really rotted. Other than some of the paint right here is. The paint's a little goobered up. We might have to cut that out and see if we can sand it. Might have to fill it, which it looks like someone already did some. With some drywall mud. Someone filled it in with drywall mud. And who knows what else. So, oh, wallpaper. Old wallpaper. That's what it is. The wallpaper is wrinkling behind it. Alright, let's take this set up again. Cut out some of this old stuff here. Got some old there's some more loose drywall paper. So some of that we might have to fill in with drywall mud to feather it in. Do a little skim coat, which I wasn't really planning on. Some hot mud over it. That's fairly smooth. Yeah, you can see the drips from where it was leaking through. Make sure I get this loose stuff off here. It's multiple coats of paint plus wallpaper. It's got like a blue color paint underneath it too. I'll tell you one thing, these Stanley blades didn't last a hoot. The blades just were horrible for cutting this stuff. Alright, let's get this up. Yeah, we're gonna have to skim coat this a little bit. Make sure all the loose stuff is up. Someone else did a little skim coating at one time. What's that? A screw and then old lower board. Yeah, somebody did some skim coating there with some drywall. Alright, let's do some more vacuuming. Have to get the hot mud out and skim coat that. Which I wasn't really planning on doing. Alright, let me go get my mud bucket and some hot mud. Some 5-minute hot mud. I'll be back. Yeah, last time I was here, I was doing painting. All right, I got some hot mud. I think this is 5 minute. Yeah, easy sand, 5 minute. Put some water in here. Last time I used this tray for Bondo mixing, so it got a little bit goobered up, but it'll be okay. Oh yeah, let's put some 5 minute mud in here. Ooh, that's gonna make a mess. Let's pour it this way. You don't need a lot. Should be good. Might be too much water. Let's pour a little bit out. You can always add water, but you can't put water, take water out. Yeah, see, it actually needs a little bit. This is some 5 minute hot mud, easy sand. It's a powder, so they put some type of accelerant in it. I don't know how. A little bit more, so it'll start getting hard on us before we get it mixed up. It's real pasty right now. It needs a little more water. So we're slowly mixing it in. It's a pasty, mate. What's up, Adrian? 5 minute. It burns up too quick for me. Whoops, I put too much water in it somewhat. The way it's spreading isn't sticking because it's too much water. Just so much junk in with it. Ah, what a mess. See if I can get more of the dry chunks here. It's kind of a mess because the material that I'm putting this on isn't the cleanest. It's dragging some of the junk with it. All right, so move the shower curtain. Junk on the blade there. Something in there. Little spot here on the other side. Alright, let's go clean this off. 5 minute mud. What's up, work in progress? How you doing, buddy? Gotta go wash this out before it solidifies because it's 5 minute mud, so repainted it. All right. Gotta wait until that dries. What are you going to relay the tile back over it, and you just need to fix where the caulk was? No, it wasn't actually tile right there. That was a backing board, like a divider in between the. This is like a lath material, concrete lath, and then this was tile, and it had a border right here, like this. But it was rotted out from here to here, the caulking and some of the other board, and a little bit in this corner. Because this is just a standalone tub that they converted into a shower as well, so you get splashes along that, and I would think you would on the floor too, but anywho. Work, you know. Yep. That's why your channel is called Work in Progress. Then it had like some spacer piece. I don't know why there's such a big spacer. That they stuck some, sorry, it keeps switching from camera to camera. I hate it when it does that. It's got some burlap sack that they used to fill it in, and then put some weird butylene caulk in between or something. I don't know what. It probably has asbestos in it because this house is so old. They stuck it in a crack between, which was weird because the trim wasn't like on this and you need to fill that big gap. It was actually sitting flat, so I don't know. In the meantime, I do need to cut some stuff. Let's get my tape here. Tape measure, mate. That there. I don't know where the other one went. It's probably in there somewhere. Yeah, in the meantime, I need to get a length from there to there, and then a little scrap across there. I'm using concrete board. The tile's pretty new, but the house is old. The house is probably from the 1912s, 1920s. It's an old miner's house because it's a mining town from the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1900s. All right, let's see how long this is. I got one 10-foot piece that I bought of it's a hardy concrete board. Of course, the tape decides to be a butthole and fall over. All right, we've got $104 3/4. 104 3/4. Oh, I didn't say all that. Verbally, no. But text-wise, something got written. This little doggy keeps barking. Buddy, bud, it's just me. I think you need more of these calming stuff on the counter. Puppy, it's just me. Oh, come on, Frank. Hi. She's got 2 dogs in here right now, but she has 2 other doggies. One's a lab, which is with her right now. She went to Ace. Where's up, puppy? Hey, Frank. Frank, what are you doing? The little one's Frank, the one that's yappy. Maybe the other one is outside. The other little one. The big one's an escape artist. I painted all the walls in this place. All these walls I painted. And then we did the ceiling fan first, and then I did all the walls. I did all the walls in this room too, and around the windows, and paint all the windows, top trim. I didn't do the ceiling though. And then I painted this door, but looks like her dogs have been at it, and she repainted it with some white paint, then blue over it. Either that or she didn't mix the blue properly, because you can see the white streaks in it. That's weird, because it wasn't like that when I painted it. Doggy, Frankie, it's okay. Little bugger. All right, that was 104 1/4, wasn't it, guys? 104 1/4, wasn't that the length? Guys, help me out. 104 1/4, wasn't it? Get her tape back out. Come on, folks, help me out. So I have to remeasure it. 3/4. 104 3/4. 3/4, I believe so. 9 3/4. Of course, my tape measure's in the butthole again. Come on. straight across. 1 4 3/4. Yep. Hey, Steve. That'd be nice if you could read a bleeping tape. I actually can. It's just that I took a measurement, did some stuff, and came back without writing it down, so I just want to double check before I cut it. It's called measure twice, cut once. Otherwise, you'd have to go back to the store. So I do know how to read a bleeping tape measure, as you say. Take his tools away. Hurry. You ain't taking my tools away. I'm armed. No joke. I got 2 arms on me. And allegedly something else. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, we got to cut this board here. I have a fairly old blade on this, so I'll just cut the concrete board. It's a 10-footer. Quick, take his tools away. Oh. All right, got this big old board here. Concrete 1x3. What was on there was actually like a full 4-inch wide. Almost. It was like 3 7/8 almost. All right, let's get this thing cut. Get you guys on the van here. 104 3/4. Remember that, folks? Get our square. Bob Vila. Yeah, I know who that is. He used to be one of Sears' representatives. I've heard mixed stories about him. One of them was that he passed, and then the next story I heard that he wasn't. I gotta measure that little one out too once this is installed. How you doing, Steve? This gonna be loud. Earplugs. All right. We gotta drill some holes in that. Pre-drill them. Because it's concrete board. I used some 1-inch stock instead of, I think it was 3/4 they had before, almost a full 1 inch, because it was almost like a rough sawn because it's such an old house. Looks like it's more like 7/8. Let me see. Come on, auto flip. Wow, there's so much junk in this. What I don't like about this hole in the bottom, makes it so crap gets inside. Okay, this thing is a little over 3/4 inch. What I have is 1 inch, so we're gonna have to cut the trim, the one piece of trim that's on the wall already, so we can fit it in there. Let's see here. I'll have to get my jigger jagger, as they call it, multi-tool. The battery for it. Let's go get that. It's on the other side of the van, but I can get it through here. Except this one's got some dull blades on it. See if you can find a sharp one. That's razor blades. Here we go. Here's the multi-tool blades. This thingy. So we should have 2 bars in this still. Yep. Alrighty. I don't know what it does with you guys when this says I have it the wrong way. When I put it sideways, it says orient is locked, rotate device back. I don't know if it cuts off the feed for you or what happens. Alright. We need the saw still. Set inside the yard. Alright, grab a board. We're in Warren, Arizona where we're working. It's near Bisbee, Arizona. Lowell. They were all mining towns at one time. This is a miner's old house here. She actually had it toured a couple months back from a historic society was coming through touring her house. That's one reason why I painted it last time. Made it all nice and party-like. Oh. Alright, let's get you guys set up here. Again. There we go. Alright, we need to cut this an inch. Which it actually might be already. No, it's not. That's weird. Uh-oh. Did it finally with the ghost? This has been having problems, so I got a bigger one. Huh. It might have finally gave up the ghost. Let's see if I can spin the motor with something on in there. Free it up. Huh. It tries. Gotta find my bigger one if we can't get this one going. I've had this for like 6 years, so. That's weird. See, it almost went. It's got a bad spot in it or something. Manually turning it with a screwdriver on the. Almost, but not enough. Something's up with it. Just about goes, but not quite. Might need lubricated. This thing is, I've used this thing a lot. I'm gonna have to find my other one. Yep, I'm gonna have to find my other one, my bigger one. Probably back. Might be a while.
Everything going okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, the bigger one. All right, close this door. Dust in here. Try blowing it out with air. Yeah, because I get a lot of drywall dust in them. What's up, Adrian? I got one bigger one. Might use some a heat gun on that to heat it up to get it drying quicker. I can't put that piece back until it's dried. Get my heat gun.
No.
Let's see, where's that? There's one. Let's see, I'm gonna have to unplug this. What's up, doggy? Huh? What's up, dog? What's up? Forget what your name is. Can I see your collar? Miller. Millie. Almost smells like diesel or kerosene. Stuff is not drying like 5-minute mud, it's drying like normal mud. That's strange. Alright. I don't really know where studs are. Oh, there it is.
Where'd you do? Honey, makes me sweet.
That's weird. Thought I brought in the drill bits for concrete. go, where studs are, but there should be wood behind it. We got it. We got it. Alright, select this. We'll probably get this thing in there. Let's see if I can get there we go. There we go. It's like a puzzle. Ah, there we go. Alright, let me lightly countersink those. I'm not going to level it, just going to run it. Hopefully he's grabbing something. There should be wood behind that lath, so get these out. That hit a stud. Or an iron water pipe. Stud too. this next one? 16 and 3/8, 5/8, 16 and 5/8. We'll make it a little short though. 16 and 5/8. Oh, I need my marker. Perfect. What's that big pooch, huh? Just got a bell on here. All right, 16 5/8. Sixteenth less. Five eighths, I heard screws. Five eighths is a measurement I was doing. Hey pup. What's up, doggy? Huh? What's up? What's up, Ian? 16 5/8 is the length. Alright, that should work. A little space above this one like that, even it out. Alright, let's drill some holes here. Cuatro tornillos. Nice and solid, I like that. Nice. First one next to it didn't though. Alright, we're gonna have to use another skin coat in there. In the meantime, gotta do a little bit of caulking. Clear this out. So far, yeah. It's been good so far. Gotta get this ready for some caulking. This was before I got paint all on this. All right, I hope I have enough caulking. Some really good stuff. It's weird. Lowe's didn't carry this, but Home Depot does. Paintable silicone caulking. All right. I really want to save this really good stuff for the very top. I'll have enough for that, but I got to do another coat of drywall mud on that. And I used 5-minute mud, and it's still really wet. It makes no sense. I mix it up, but I guess maybe not well enough. Gotta make another batch. I sanded and heated up, and the thing's still soaking wet and got this all goobered up. My sandpaper. Yeah, that drywall mud didn't solidify. It's weird. I have to get some more mixed up too. What's up, Millie? Huh? What's up, Millie? It's not dog food, girl. It's powder. Drywall mud powder. Yeah. It's drywall mud powder. Good girl. Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl? Millie, huh? Yeah, she's your good girl. Let's dump out some of this water. Still need more powder in here, though. What, you think I'm mixing you something up for supper or lunch or something? Huh? You're wagging your tail, girl. Make sure this is mixed up well enough. That should be good. Should dry quicker because it's a better mix and a better spread. See, one right in this crack here. Alright, let's go clean this out. Almost the whole way. blinding myself. Let's put glasses on. Yeah, it's going to take a little while to dry that coat. After that, I can caulk the bottom currently, I guess. I'm using different caulking for that. That's still good, but not as good as that stuff. It's like $8 a tube instead of 12 or something like that. It's for windows and door, high flex. Dynaflex Ultra. I use this for using windows and doors, but this is like the Ultra. I usually use the 230, I think it's called, Ultra, not the 230 Dynaflex, not the Ultra. This stuff's really sticky. Not as sticky as other stuff. Oh, you gotta stay inside, pup. You gotta stay inside, girl. Yes, Millie. Oh, go puppy. Alright. So we're going to save this really good stuff for the top. It's called Paint, a Bowl Silicone Supreme Hybrid. Supreme. Ready to paint in 60 minutes. This stuff's really good for bathrooms. I mean, it says kitchen and bath on it. And it's paintable. Indoor, outdoor. This I'm going to use for the bottom, where it meets the tile. Because I don't think I have enough of that stuff, and I want that on the top. So, alrighty. Okay, put this in there. Let's get some more water on this. Oops, I got some water on the foam. There we go. Got water on the foam. Alrighty. Let's get up underneath this crack here. This is a bigger crack than it should be because the board I used is 3.5. The one that was on there was 3 3/4 wide. This stuff's really sticky. This stuff's not quite as sticky, so it's easy to wipe off. Alrighty. Keep a wet rag with you so your hands get fairly clean, stay fairly clean. Where'd that other caulking tube go? That's that real good stuff. I'm ready for the next one. Roll underneath this thing. Okay, where'd it go? Oh, I don't know. Might have got from underneath my blanket here somehow. There it is. Found it. It's my battery anyways. 65. Anybody call or anything? Emails. One text, no calls. Alright, let's run the again on that. So we're running a heat dryer. Hope it get a little warmer because it's chilly-ish in here. This is quick mode, but it still takes a while to dry for some reason in this environment. I'm 14. I'll probably break for an early lunch. This has to dry before I can sand it, so we gotta paint it. The walls are different color than the trim. Trim's white, walls are gray color.
Look who's there. Hey, Millie. What's up, Millie? Hi. What are you doing? Hey, Millie. Hi.
My tactical loadout today, my heat gun. What's up, puppy? What's that? What are you doing? Millie? Cletus just went live? For sure. Monthly Freedom Shop Day live stream. Sure enough. Cool. If I heat it up, it'll kind of like speed the process up. So kind of like bake it. That's the idea. Then we put caulking off on the bottom of that once we're done sanding it, and then paint it. She had to fur it out because there's wallpaper behind there and it's like peeling off. So I cut sections out and then skim coat it. So that's why I had to put some drywall mud. I just can't reach this corner because my cord don't reach. And I could build out like that. It's still about a foot away though. Oops, sorry, something happened. My phone is starting at me. I actually deleted a message and I didn't mean to. Sorry about that, Adrian. Tried uploading it, somehow that thing just got deleted. I don't know how. It's getting there slowly. Probably when I get back from lunch, it'll be dry enough. At least mostly. Here I had to get a little more build-up. There's still a little bit of junk there, but I'll put some caulking in there probably. To the hollow spot. Anyway, that is good for now. Let everything cool off. Don't let that dry. Oh, I should pour it off in here. Does she have a vent in here? No. How'd she turn the light on? Is it outside the bathroom? It is. What's up, Lancelot? Alright. I think she's out in the back. Hey, puppy. What's up? She back here? Huh? There you are.
Hey!
I figured you're outside.
Yeah.
I gotta wait until some stuff dries a little bit. I ran a heat gun on it to try to heat up the mud so it'll accelerate it. In the meantime, I'll probably go get some lunch.
Oh,
Break
fine.
for an early lunch.
Sure,
So I'll
sure.
be back.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got to be hard enough for me to sand that. See, underneath that is a little bit of old wallpaper, I think.
Really?
And so the water got behind some of it, made it wrinkly. So I cut sections out and then had to skim coat it with some drywall mud.
Okay.
And then once that's dry, I'll sand it, put some good caulking across the top of the trim, and then of course paint both of those
Okay,
different colors.
great, yeah, thanks.
Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy.
I'm trying to refinish a spindle bed.
Oh,
Who
yeah?
I am not a furniture refinisher. Right, see you later.
Okie doke.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, really?
All right. What's Mr. Ant doing on my board? Gotta love it, guys. Gotta love it. The great and even legendary. Yes, sir. He's a martyr for our country, standing up for truth. Did I agree with everything? No. That's because we can all have our personal opinions. Just like with Trump, I don't agree with everything. But was he standing for truth still? Yep. He's still standing for truth. He got murdered for it. What's crazy, people say that they'd rather have George Floyd, which overdosed on fentanyl, as a memorial, which they have some, instead of Charlie Kirk. That's just sad. George Floyd was not a hero. They're trying to bury him. It could be a fake post. They're trying to give George Floyd a honorary burial of some sort in Arlington Cemetery or something like that. I just heard about it the other day. I think that was a joke, though. It's got to be fake. Because that was a long time ago. Those are for heroes. Some of those special things. So what do we got here? Rebuilding an engine. Replacing the gaskets on it. And I got to replace these front brakes. Dragging a little bit. Alright, we are headed to Bisbee Coffee Company. They have, so we'll go straight across here. They have really good sandwiches there. The one's called a Miner or something. Obviously, they got good coffee too. They brew it themselves there. What's up, 10-Onge? Charlie was a racist. If he was a racist, then I am. And I love everybody. And he did too, so. But I did agree with him on the stance of the Israelis. Well, you'd probably also agree it's not right to do what they did to him. Assassinate him. I mean, I don't think anybody, even if the person was racist, you don't get assassinated for that. We have freedom of speech here. So even if you are racist, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters if you're racist. I should say it doesn't matter if you say that, because we have freedom of speech here in the United States. Being racist, no, that's not right. God says we're not supposed to be respecter of persons. There goes something. I'm not sure what that was. Excuse me. All I know with Israel is God years ago said, when you leave me and don't follow after me, I will leave you. And if you follow me, I will be with you. Guess what? Israel has fallen away from God. Therefore, God has removed himself from him. And so I think that a lot of the wars that Israel gets into is because they are not following God like they're supposed to be. So it's their own fault, in other words. Just like the U.S., a nation that falls away from God, that was on godly principles, God cannot be with that nation. Even though we say we're one nation under God, we are, because obviously He's the God is the God of the whole universe and every aspect of this life in this time we live in. He's over it in that respect, but He's not first place in our country like it used to be, more so. Because of that, when a nation forsakes the Lord, He cannot bless it. Facts, folks, facts. Just when I forsake God, He can't bless me. Why would God want to bless somebody who's being rebellious? Why would God want to bless someone who's sinning against Him? He can't. Because good and evil don't mix. That's why we have to daily come to God and say, Lord, purify me. Forgive me of things I don't even know I did. I might have had a bad thought during the day that I forgot about or didn't remember. Or maybe I was rude to that person that cut out in front of me and said a bad word towards him. The guy didn't hear it, but God heard it, God saw it, God knew you thought it. Stuff like that. It's called always being up to date with God. That's why we pray to Him, we read His Word. Like David in the Old Testament says, forgive me of secret faults or something like that. That's those things that we don't even remember that we did, or that we could have did, we didn't even know we did. But later on He can bring to our remembrance, or to go to the brother we offended or something. Alright, let's go here, heading into Bisbee, Arizona. Here, I'll put you guys on the stand. You guys can see the, there we go, the road here. Excuse me. Headed to the lunch, getting some lunch. Charles Flanagan for mayor. The big old mining town. Technically, this little spot right here is Lowell, Lowell. I was in Warren I'm heading to Bisbee, and then there's another Bisbee, the lower Bisbee by Naco, Mexico, or Naco, Arizona as well. But looks grim. Yeah, I know, right? Those reddish tones. See, I don't know which way that FedEx truck didn't go, but I'm ahead of him, so I'll just, if he was going this way, we'd have to yield for him. I can go to that first place that way too. I could have went that way. It's longer though, because you got to drive through town where it's slower. Nice views. Yeah, it is pretty nice here. I'm going to be going past a big old mine. That's an open pit. It's called the Lavender Mine. That street to my right here, or left, I mean, you can't see it anymore, but it looks like an old town in there because it's full of old cars. Right lane closed ahead. Oh good, they're finally fixing this road. It was really bumpy. It was really bumpy. They used to have big vats to the right on those terraces right there that were for cleaning minerals and stuff to get the copper out, and gold and silver. Let's see, well, they're only fixing that entrance to that off-road place. So to my left here, that's a pit. That's Lavender Pit Mine. And then a little bit further up is Sacramento Mine, which was made first. Originally, that was all tunnels in there, and like mining tunnels. They blasted the whole thing out to make it a big old pit years ago. And over here, if I didn't pass it yet, there's a little shack right there in the hole of the wall there. Little mine. We got a conveyor belt right there. I believe that was a conveyor belt, that concrete thing there. It goes all the way to the bottom. Anywho, it's pretty cool, this Bisbee mine here. That's the Lavender. On the other side of this little peak right here, that's red, is the Sacramento mine. It's a little one. Supposedly they're wanting to mine this side again and then make the road on the other side. I don't know. I've been in the Copper Queen mine too, which is a tunnel, which this hill right here has fissures and cracks all in it, which you can see from Google Earth. You can see it obviously pretty visible right here, but there's all these cracks in it. I went in level 3, goes back like, what was it, 1,500 feet, I think, in the mountain. Old Bisbee Historic District, next right. Yep, that's where we're headed. I got signal out. I'm off work. Oh, there you go. Oh, you got signed out. I agree, he should not have been unalived, but the Israelis unalived Charlie with the green light for Trump. If that's what you believe, it's definitely fishy, whatever happened. It's definitely fishy. Mr. 10-inch. 10-inch, however you pronounce your name. Sorry, I know I'm butchering it up. There's the Copper Queen mine. Right on the other side of this building right here is a hole in the wall that goes really deep. We're headed down this way into the downtown. I did a whole bunch of shorts of that mine. Check it out if you could. And if you guys are new, I appreciate you coming by. Please consider subscribing. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, shooting content. And of course, sometimes we'll explore old cities like this one here, or town, and handyman stuff like that. So please consider subscribing. We do have a giveaway coming up here shortly. Anybody who subscribes and you're in the live at the time, you can enter the giveaway that way. If you become a member, you get a free giveaway, free entry. So, yes, sir. Doing a little bit of road work here, aren't they? Bisbee Books and Music. Easiest way, since I'm such a big vehicle, I have to park way on the other side over here, because all those are usually taken up. Oh, there might have been some parking back. It just cut out, but that's weird. Usually I have plenty of signal right here. It just cut out, but that's weird. Usually I have plenty of signal right here. Come on, go in reverse so I can see if anybody's behind me with my cameras. There is 2 parking places here, and he's probably going to take the easier route. Otherwise, I'll get in here. Should see which one he pulls into. He's probably going to take the easier one. If he takes the easier one, I can't go. It's really tight in here as it is. He didn't take either of them. He didn't take either of them. I do have this one at the end, but I can't make that turn. Let's see here. Got people trying to go behind me to the left, to the right. I gotta make sure I don't back into them. I don't know if I can park here because my back end's gonna be sticking out so far, nobody can get through. So we're gonna have to can this parking spot. Oh wait, unless I can get in this one. I'm pretty close to that vehicle though. I'm like 6 inches away from it. 6 inches away from it. Things we do for the channel. I'm inches from that vehicle, literally. They're probably like, dude, you got so close. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be hard to get out of here unless that guy ends up going before I do. That is so tight. Alright. So this is the town of Bisbee. So these parking lots are so tight, no matter even if you stay close to the line. Of course, this guy is definitely real close to the line. I was like this far from that guy's truck on the end there. And I'm as far forward as I can get. Oh, it's hard to move around in Bisbee with this thing. Yeah, you're probably like, you're gonna hit the truck. You're gonna hit the truck. I was like an inch away.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's good at it.
Yeah, you got to be with that big thing.
Yeah, parking here.
Oh, it's a pain. Even with a car, it sucks. Oh, there's a puppy. Hey, doggy. All right, let's see. Your connection's not good. I know. I don't know why. Usually it's pretty good in this area. Outside it's usually good. Inside's usually horrible. Yeah, it keeps cutting in and out, the signal. Sorry about that, folks. Can't really change that. Royal Light? I don't even know what that is. No, this is Bisbee. See if it's better. I got 2 bars 4G now. It was just 1. So my parents' neighbor owns this place. It's an antique store. It's called Miners and Merchants. Miners and Merchant Antique Center.
She does too.
Is that lady playing her guitar on the corner over here again? You can hear a guitar. That's a guy over there. Bisbee. We're going to this place, Bisbee Coffee Company. The signal's gonna die in here, guys, so at least it usually does. Let's see it cut out again, guys. Keeps cutting in and out. I didn't know it because it was in my pocket. Yeah, it's Bisbee. modifications here. And keeps crashing. There we go. Close that down. Alright, we gotta go. See ya. Can never go wrong with too much right. Bye.